Hi there. Hi there, fellow, like, fellow, a bit, fellow, like, adventurers. Like, my name is Mariko Fukurita. I'm a mecha mage from another dimension. Well, I guess particularly this dimension, wherever I'm at. I'm kind of just like currently busy. I was currently on a random journey right now. Like, you know, doing a quest, collecting uh herbs. Well, but I introduced myself. Did I already? Whatever. I am Mariko Fukurita, and I'm here. I'm here solely to like discover what many things around the other world is like. You know, like because in many tales in my lands, there was always these heroes that says they are from another world. That what do they do? Like they're from another world, and they might, and some random four things happen to them, and they come to our world to save it. And their stories been told through the ages. I think I heard one involving what was it? A guy that. Or was it a girl that faced out giant monsters and nothing but a bear suit? And who was the other hero I heard about? And there was another hero that took down hordes of armies with just one hand, saying like with his words like, honestly, it feels like I'm cheating. Yeah. And yeah, over the years their archive histories of the many archives and many stories, and as for me, I wanted to learn about this world they're from that grant them this kind of power and stuff. When I exit, I didn't, but unfortunately I didn't have access to means to go there until some random little person that's like the same height as me, like, told me I can probably give you an access way, and she did like whatever random things to make it possible, and then I'm able to do that. And after that, like, I guess that's how it happened. Like, and your world is something different. I didn't expect to see this many people just be so. How I describe it, normal. Yeah. I guess normal through you guys' standards. As you see, my world's normal is wherever this is. We're here. But how about I guess enough of that. Like, I guess part of this introduction, I guess I should show you my. I guess to talk about myself or something. But first, you'd like to check out my clothing. Let me just create. Girl spell. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can clearly see I'm a Neko mage. I have cat ears and blue hair and blue eyes. And here is my clothing. It's supposed to be a mixed blend of like magic and alchemy clothing, but I never done alchemy in my life, so I never have no idea how that stuff works. I don't know how to make I can't even make a simple good potion. That's out of that case for an alchemist. But yeah, so I just stuck to the magic way, which is normal for mages. And yeah, these are my clothing. And if you don't know, here's a fun thing about this cape. Let me check here. I can take it off. Yeah, so this is what it look without my cape. Yeah, and yeah, like I had this rope thing on. That's it. And it does make my, I guess, some parts big. And down here is my tail. It's like, yeah, since I am basically a Neko, I also have the tail with me too. Yeah, I have bad luck on bad circumstances of bad luck when my tail's like exposed. I want to talk about that. And these are my shoes. Here's my. Yeah, I like my shoes. Yeah, it's part of the clothing. It's part of yeah, and I guess I better shrink that back down if I can. Yeah. Okay, I think I need to put my cape on. It's getting a bit drafty here. Ah, that's better. Okay. Yeah. And I guess I should show you my expressions. Here is my angry face. And here's my sad face. Yeah. Here's my excitement. Yeah. And my happy mood. Yay! Yeah. And here's my shock face. Yeah. Yeah, I have a few expressions, but it's decent enough. And I guess I talk about my goals. Like I think I said before, like I try to have access to a means to enter, like try to learn much about your guys' world and see how the heroes from your world who came to be these great heroic heroes in my world. And so far, something, I guess. I don't know how to describe you guys. I can see some of the heroes from you guys, and I get a question how you get your amazing powers, because I can sense your mana aura, and they don't feel any different than how my people's mana aura is. Strange. I wonder if you have like access to divine contact with beings, divine beings, I guess, through this world. All I know, like being in your world really messes up my mana flow for some reason. I can't really describe it, but yeah. And I guess over here, I guess I should talk about my world. In my world, it's, you know, plenty of mana, and where it's in danger, sometimes a hero from another world comes in. Sometimes they just want her, they reincarnate here as a different person, and over time they gain their powers. Half the time I hear they were summoned here and help with the dangers. And how they got here? How they get here by? I hear they get some by some gods or goddesses. Which that's really generous for divine beings. You know, you think they could have helped with if they has outside help. You think they could have had the people here like do that, like any people around here to help with that. Because this is our homeland. You think we would have protected ourselves, but I guess not. I guess we're just that weak. Yeah. But enough about that. How about I guess put down my. I guess I should show you some of my info bars. Yeah, here they are. Here it is. Of course, my name is Mariko Fukurita. My birthday is May 13th. I'm age 35. Yeah, I look pretty young for a 35-year-old, am I? Of course, I'm in my world, our native language is English, so I know some other places on my place to speak different languages too. Like some of the heroes, sometimes it's hard. They speak a very random foreign language, what I think they call Japanese. So, I mean, that's where most of the people are at. Most of those folks, those heroes came from, I guess. I'm not at that place, so I can't tell where that is. Place of origin? Of course, I'm from another dimension, which is, I guess, what you're seeing right now. Yeah. What I like drawing. Not very great at it. Yeah. I do like doing it, but I never said I'm really great compared to others. Playing games depending on the game. I like to play like many various games, but I'm never into the horror genre, or never into the horror genre. I think there's some other specifics I don't like, but I really don't like horror or any gore and stuff. It's just too much sometimes, which is ironic because I'm an adventurer. You think I see that many stuff happen in this real life, which I guess maybe that's why I don't like looking at it. I've seen way too much of that in my quest. Watching various animes, you guys have something. You guys have this amazing cartoon format called anime, and it's really interesting stuff. Sometimes it even tells, I think, similar stories what happened to my world. That's kind of surprising. And which ones? I don't sure I have a particular liking. I guess I like the one called Pokemon, and one called Dot Hack. What there are other ones? Just some. I guess I like anything that involves in the comedy section. It gives me anything that gives me a laugh. It's good enough. And I do like eating meat a lot. Yeah, mostly chicken. Yeah, it's a good thing in your world. There's something like that exists. That's good for me. What I like listening to? Let's see. Oh yeah, it says right here. It's video game music. Well, it depends on the variations. I do like the soundtracks from the Yi series, the Persona series, and Mario and Sonic games. And I like collecting games. Not too much, because because my place is pretty small, and but I like to collect the ones I do like. Sometimes I collected a few GameCube, PSPs, and Switch games. Yeah, I don't have a big collection on Xbox or a collection on wherever stuff. But I'm trying to open my varieties a bit. I mostly have a lot of RPGs. Dislikes. I don't like working out, but I know I had to sometimes because it helps my health and stuff. And then in questing, whatever you're doing, it may be considered exercise enough. Yeah. Yeah, as it says right here, I don't like being called short, and even though I am aware of how short I am compared to many adventurers, and I don't want people to bring that up sometimes. And you keep bringing up my height a lot. You're gonna, you might get something from me. Yeah. I don't like fish or nuts, because ironically I have an allergic reaction to those. Even though I'm like, yeah, ironic. Like I'm a cat mage that's a fish allergy. Yeah. And I don't like bugs and insects, which is really hard which is sometimes hard to avoid, considering some quests I had to fight bugs. Yeah. And insects. I think I faced what really brought a straw is when I had to face a giant. I think one of my quests I had to face a giant centipede. Not a great time. Okay. And I don't like horror, and it doesn't help the fact I think I went to a quest where I had to go inside a haunted mansion, and that was not a great time. I got separated from the party I was part with, and I almost got stuck there for like 30 minutes. Lost. Luckily, I was found and saved. I didn't stick with that party too long. Man. I don't like spicy food. The last time I tried spicy food, I jumped into a pond. It was that hot, and to cool it off. So, never again with that. My favorite video games. Like it says here, I like Pokemon Fire and Mario, Sonic and Mario, and there's one particular one called Neptunia, which right, their world feels oddly a bit similar to what I live in. Well, we have they have 4 goddesses, but we kind of have more than one and worshipped by many and stuff. So, I think where I'm from, we worship the goddess. What was her? I think her name is Neptune, the water goddess Neptune. She's very different from that Neptune. Ironically, yeah. Now for my favorite animes, I did like. Oh yeah, I think I brought that up already, but yeah. Oh, I mean, if only I came down and showed that first. Yeah. But current animes I was currently liking watching. I like this one called Baka and Test, where they're apparently in a school where they had to like where their grades actually count as their health, which is pretty interesting. And of course there is the Neptunia series, which ironically that's that one has an anime, and also and it has a video game franchise. Yeah. And there's this one called Data Life, which is ironic. I think made by a different guy, but I think the team, or particularly their artist, is the same artist that made the characters in Neptunia. Pretty interesting. My goals, oh here they are. To appear in or have my own video game. Yeah. I like to appear in a video game. Maybe someday I maybe appear as an NPC in one of the main big games like the E series, or I appear as just a PNG character of the Neptunia series. That would be kind of fun. I also like to try and have my own video game. Which, if I have my own video game, I'm not gonna be the main character. I think I'm better off maybe become a partner character or an NPC asking for a quest. Just an NPC would be nice, I guess. It's to befriend other and here's the other goal, to befriend other VTubers. I hope I can get along with other VTubers. It'd be nice. I do like a few others, I guess. Yeah. And who would I like? Well, there's so many. It's hard to choose which I like to see, who I like to befriend. But I guess the most infamous one, I guess, is you can describe it as Taka, who owns the Vtuber bar. I don't drink alcohol, but I see many people that come in and just do random nonsense in there. Yeah, maybe someday I'll visit their bar and just chat. I'm not gonna drink wherever they provide, unless they have non-alcoholic beverages. Then I'm probably good. Yeah. And now for the next. Oh, here's a introduction to my stats. Yeah, like I'm a level 15, and my health is 493, and my honor points it's supposed to be 451, but for some reason every time I enter like your world, my energy stats just goes nuts. I don't know what's going on. Like, and whenever I cast magic, I sometimes get exhausted and I fall down to the ground after one simple spell, or I cast a giant spell and not feel any fatigue. It's quite bizarre. I think it's something to do with the mana flow in your world. It's just way different than how mine flows. My attack is 15. Yeah, I'm not a great attacker. Do you see how my muscles are not that big? My defense is 20. Yeah, I'm not very. I am pretty vulnerable. Well, at least it's a bit higher than my attack stats. So, surprisingly, maybe it's the clothing. My magic attack, of course, it's linked to my mana. So, and my spells, my attack power can vary sometimes. Sometimes it'll be really powerful. Sometimes it'll be really weak. It's a luck chance sometimes. My magic defense is 386. And like how that works, I can protect myself from magic attacks. Pretty simple, yeah. Ironically, if someone threw a punch at me, of course that will hurt really hard. It might cause me to knock down. But every time someone casts a spell at me, due to how I matched high defense, it feels like a pinch. Yeah, I could thank my, I guess, Kitsune mother to get me some a lot of herbs, a lot of and my strength. Yeah, it's pretty low too. I can lift things pretty decently, but yeah, I can't throw a punch at for a life of me, but I can carry like decent heavy things a bit. I can carry a gallon of water. That's maybe 1 gallon of water. That just shows how much strength I have. And my stamina is 25, which, yeah, I can easily. I'm not the greatest runner, but I sometimes do like running. But every time I can easily get tired. My intellect is 50. Yeah, it's. I'm not a very smart medical mage, or a mage in general. There are some mages that's more smarter than me, which is why I rarely get recruited in other parties due to my low intellect. Yeah, due to my low intellect. Oh, here's my sprint. I guess I could have showed that too. Like, I guess it's pretty decent high, I guess. I still easily get tired. But yeah, I guess this shows. I guess you can say my speed. I guess you could call it that. I can when I run, I can run a little decently fast to get away from monsters, and stuff, but not fast enough to like any monsters that's higher than 68. Like, I don't know who's faster than, I don't know any other creatures that's really fast. I can think of those 2 long-legged creatures that runs ridiculously fast. It's hard to avoid those. And here's my luck. Yeah, apparently that's messed up too. I don't know what happened. Just I have bad side effects when I enter your world, and my luck can vary around your world or something like that. Now for my skills, I have a skill called counter. Yeah, yeah, I can, since I have my bad luck of like against like many foes that can easily cream me down with one punch. I learned to do like a counter, which I learned how to eventually inherit the skill counter. Like, I basically can bounce the attack back. I don't like I let do random circumstance like how do I sort the attack? It's thanks to, I guess, some technique I learned with what was it? Oh yeah, I think I learned some technique with a blade, but I rarely use a blade, so sometimes this skill is kind of useless sometimes. I also have another skill called levitate. Of course, it utilizes magic to make me float in the air sometimes, but due to my world, I can do it just fine. But in your world, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I had to be careful when I use it. So I mostly use it indoors. Now the others are unknown. They were never shown when I have my stats shown at the quest place. So I guess I still have yet to unlock those. And here's my abilities. Mana adaptation. I actually got this ability recently. It's supposed to help like stabilize my stats, but so far it's not fixing them just yet. And it's the only ability. I don't know any other abilities in my life. I'm not sure I inherit one of my parents' abilities, which I know one of them. My mother is a kitsune that can shapeshift, and my father is just I honestly don't know what my father does. I know he's an adventurer, and I know he's a swordsman adventurer, which that's why I have sometimes uses a blade. He taught me some things with a short blade a bit, but that's it. But overall, my stats are just unknown. I wish I know, but I think they only show up more once I level up more, which, considering I'm still level 15, it's probably not gonna come in anytime soon. And my elements. Now in my world, everyone can use any element, depending on how much work you put into. I managed to have decent enough to access all these elements, but when I came to your world, somehow my elements got messed up. Like if you notice right here, like all except my water element. So I think it was glitched up before, but thanks to mana adaptation, it managed to recover its normalcy again. And yeah, like every time I try to use elemental spells, sometimes like when I use fire, I end up using a ground move. I use dark, I use like the air move. I use light, I use wherever that element down there, the Kuiper. And using the hyper element is like a unknown element, which somehow got unlocked, but now it's part of the messed up element now, so I can't even utilize its full potential. Because I know in my world, this element is like locked in general for everyone. Like only few people have access to this element, specifically heroes. They have access to this anytime because of their blessing, I guess, whatever they call it. They're lucky, aren't they? But when I get to the real world, I managed to have it unlocked, which I would have been happy if it's not glitched. Yeah. I guess I should probably play some credit. Yeah. The music from the debut intro is made by Tyler HJH Music. You can find this person on Fiverr, that's where I got it from. And some of the other music I'm so far using is actually made by Nid from 0215. And how I discovered this person is, ironically, I think a copyright-free purchasing website called Utah or something. But I found out they have a YouTube channel, so I contacted that person and actually commissioned like one track from them, or him or them. I think they're a team, so, and they came out pretty great. I'm not using the one right now, but I still have it in my like music list. Fun fact: one of the music you're hearing in this background is actually made by Nid. Their stuff is pretty good. You should give it a listen. Now for my like design. First design was made by me. And it got redesigned by who is he? Variety Visual Works. Yeah, like you can also find this guy in Fiverr. I think my image is one of the samples. One of the images you might see in his profile. And considering it's not done by me, did my part and try to redo him a bit to make him feel like me. Then I have it redesigned again, well, specifically the shading done by Shark Brand, who's also someone you can find on Fiverr. There's also someone. I also have a Vtuber layout, but I haven't used it yet. But just for sure, I just have to credit him. It's like Liquid GTX. Yeah, when I ever do streaming, you might see a layout, my VTuber layout, and if you ask you and if you wonder where I got that layout, it's made by him. Just to head up. And yeah, I also have a logo, which is also done by Shark Brand. Yeah, you may see it a few times, but yeah, it's probably noticeable. So maybe you don't notice, but maybe you'll notice it. Here are my social medias. All of them is already called Mariko Fukurita. My Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube channel, and schedule so far. If I ever do Twitch streaming, I'm planning to do it on Fridays to Sundays. If I feel like doing it. Like, I'm not planning to do streaming just yet, but if I ever do it, this is the days I might try and do it, because and of course, when I'm not doing quests, I also have a job in your world. 2.5 days of work. And during those times, like, it can be really exhausting because it requires a lot of heavy body work, a lot. So yeah, that's a heads up there. And then I guess the last part I guess I should show is the rules of streaming. I'm not because I know I'm a VTuber, but I don't want to do solely stream. I want to make random content too, like maybe do game reviews or like try other things. I want to try animation at some point, and I know that it can take a lot of time in my hands, so I'm not sure if I ever felt like I want to touch the streaming thing just yet, but if I do, I guess I should put down these rules. No discrimination, no sexism, racism, homophobia, no cussing, no slurs, at least no extreme ones, no self-promotion, so don't just try to promote yourself in my chats and stuff. Support each other and treat each other with kindness. I hope you all don't be such a troll or mean person, basically. Support each other and treat each other with kindness. Be nice and stuff. Don't be like those guys I see in those quests that make fun of my short height. Basically. No arguments or drama here. We're trying to have fun. We're trying to have some fun, not to cause any drama that our lives. Not to cause any drama in our lives right now. We're not having trouble enough. Avoid religious and political discussions, and just don't do any of that. I already have enough for some people to knock on my door for that. No spamming, so don't say the same word over and over and over unless you want me to ban that. No post links in your chats. As much as you like to show something, some other sites, it might distract the main channel's stream. So I guess don't do it. And of course, there's this rule called no brick walling. So don't never let you down. That stuff. Never that. It's too. I think it's already overdone enough. So yeah. I guess that's it for. I guess that's it. Bro. Yeah, I guess that's all the info I can show. I guess. Well, I hope I try and stream sometime. Try and stream on those days, and sometimes I do like to try new games that's coming out, but I never done streaming a lot, so it might have a hard habit to get used to. But I hope I'd be a decent streamer, and right there. Sometimes you might not see me stream a lot because not to mention I have work, but I also want to try other content too, like I said in the previous times, I really want to try game reviewing a shot. I know I probably could just record the footage by streaming sometimes, but it'll be very nice. And I guess also, since I said I like drawing, I also like to try to do animations, and I know that can take some time to figure out. I also try to learn some Japanese, the language from the heroes I hear utilize. So I hope, and I guess that's it. I guess I better go and finish a quest collecting herbs. Yeah, and just random herbs. Something for medicine, I think. I hope you enjoy what my introduction to this. I'm not sure I'll call this a debut and stuff because I don't have and I'm not really opening this up for chats and stuff or for questions. But I hope you enjoy. Hope you can stick around and enjoy your questing with me. Oh, all right. Now for me, I better go. No, I think I already delayed too much enough. Bye bye.